What's up, guys? I'm Deep Cut, your YouTube. Welcome back to Cartoon Universe and a new episode of Hidden Meanings. Today we are going to be reviewing the episode known as The Test. It didn't seem to resonate with the fan base very much, however, to me, I felt that it served a very important role in Steven's long-term development, as it was the first time he was presented with this weird moral gray that he was going to start seeing a lot more of as the series progressed. The episode opens with Steven and the Crystal Gems playing a humorous board game, after which Steven stumbles upon the Moon Goddess statue. This statue was very important in an earlier episode, where the Crystal Gems were supposed to use it to stop an ancient gem palace from being flooded. Steven, trying to be serious, accidentally left it at home. He is now very apologetic for that, as he has matured in the last few episodes, and he's starting to understand the consequences of his actions. That is, until Steven finds out that it was actually inconsequential. The gems had used that as a sort of practice, a test, to see if Steven would be ready to go on real missions with them. Steven, of course, is very upset by this and demands that he has another test, this time knowing what he's in for, as he has matured since that episode first aired. The gems set up a series of rooms inside of the temple designed to test Steven. My favorite is Amethyst's room. I love how it's clearly modeled after the Shadow Temple from Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time, including that there is an area where Steven can literally walk on air to get to the other side, an ironic twist used to serve the purpose of this episode. You see, Steven goes through all this, just barely getting by on these challenges, until...
The point is that he's come so far, but he's lost his healing powers. We have to give him another success. He can't lose his confidence like that again.
We're bad at this.
And we don't have Rose to tell us what to do! But he needs us to show him how to be a gem!
Steven is not just a gem. There has never been anything or anyone like Steven. We don't know what he needs.
Moral grays are something most television shows, and especially most children's shows, try to avoid. But as always, Steven Universe is no such show. The Crystal Gems tests had been rigged from the very beginning. There was no way to fail, no matter how bad Steven was. Obviously, Steven is upset with them, but he begins to hear their reasoning. They didn't do it just to make him happy. They did it because they needed him to be confident in himself. They knew that on a very real level, he needed a win. And though Steven still wants to confront them, he realizes the ones who really need that win are them. Like most parents, the gems seem like they are holding everything together perfectly when looked at through the eyes of a child such as Steven. But when he finally gets a peek behind the curtain, he sees this is most definitely not the case. The gems are moving forward without their leader and without her guidance, unsure of what to do, and are even unsure about whether or not they are correctly taking care of Steven, let alone handling everything else alright. On the rare occasions some other cartoon deals with this issue, it is often done so through comedy, generally showcasing someone so mentally fragile that they cannot handle humorous criticism. The only way to make such a character feel better is generally to lie to them, but Steven Universe does not do that. This moral gray area, lying to the ones you love because they, more than you, really need this win, is the first, but certainly not the last time Steven will be presented with something that isn't so black and white. He lies to the Crystal Gems, playing along with their charade and not letting on that he knows what really happened here. He lies to them not because they are unable to handle the truth, but because it is just one more burden he does not want them to have to shoulder. Thanks for watching.